Today is day 7 of Tigerheart's week, in which we will end his week and head over to our final clan, Wind Clan, where we'll be featuring Tigerstar. If you have any ideas for his week, feel free to comment them down below and I'll check them out. The scene that my sister Rachel's going to be drawing today is of Tigerheart returning from the dead, becoming ShadowClan's new leader, Tigerstar 2.0. I'll read this scene to you now. It's on pages 400 through 410 of Tigerheart's Shadow.
Tigerheart stared at Spire's sight. But my body is broken. I can't go back. It hurts so much. Don't make me go back. Fear sparked beneath his pelt. He couldn't face more pain.
What about your kits?
Tigerheart looked down at Pounce Kit, Light Kit, and Shadow Kit once more. Their shoulders sagged with a sorrow only a grown cat should know. Grief crushed his heart. Deathwing is strong, he told Spiresight. She's a great mother. She can raise them in ThunderClan. They will never know the pull between the clans as we did.
Spiresight stared back bleakly. Without ShadowClan, there can be no ThunderClan, no Wind Clan, no River Clan, no Sky Clan. 5 clans or none. ShadowClan needs you, Tigerheart. It's not your time to die. You have to go back.
Tigerheart stared at the healer. His thoughts were whirling. Below there was pain and struggle and responsibility. Everything that had weighed his paws while he was still alive waited for him. So did Deathwing and their kits. Was life with them worth the hardship of living? He dipped his head. You're right, he breathed. It's not my time. I want to go back.
As he spoke, the forest shifted and blurred. Shadows engulfed him, lifting him up until he was spinning among the stars. He closed his eyes, bracing himself for pain and cold, and drifted down onto the chilly stone.
He opened his eyes.
The exposed rock beneath his paws stretched out towards the night sky on every side,
Blinked in surprise, and saw starry cats moving around him. StarClan?
Their pelts glittered like fire and ice. They carried the scent of the seasons. Stone-cold snow mingled with sweet blossoms.
Leaf musk tinted with sharp sap tang.
Rowinclaw stepped forward. Countless eyes reflected the starlight, watching as Rowinclaw padded towards Tigerheart.
My son! He stopped in front of Tigerheart and gazed with eyes brimming with love. We knew this day would come. Tigerheart frowned, puzzled. You knew that I was going to die? Rowinclaw tipped his head, blinking gently. Do you know what happens now? Tigerheart shifted his paws, self-conscious under the gaze of so many cats. I'm being sent back? But how? There is only one way a cat may receive another life.
Rowinclaw paused as Tigerheart struggled to understand.
A leadership ceremony?
His pelt pricked with anxiety.
I'm not ready,
he blurted.
I'm not strong enough to lead a clan. Really?
Rowinclaw gazed deep into Tigerheart's eyes. Memories shifted as though woken by his father's gaze.
He had persuaded Scorchfur and Juniperclaw to stay with ShadowClan.
He journeyed into the cities to find Deathwing and his kits.
He'd helped the Guardian Cats learn to defend what was theirs. And he'd led his family and friends home. Rowinclaw broke their gaze with a blink. You will never be any more ready than you are now.
He leaned forward and touched his nose to Tigerheart's head. Fierce heat seared through Tigerheart's pelt. Flames seemed to burn away at his fur, like grass on a prairie fire.
But he could not flee. His paws were weighted like stone. With this life I give you strength. Don't let softness sway you from what must be done for your clan. Rowinclaw broke away, and the fire subsided, leaving determination burning in Tigerheart's belly. He opened his eyes, trembling.
StarClan watched in stillness, and Tigerheart began to recognize some of their faces.
Pine Nose, Kinkfur, Flametail? His brother looked so young and strong. His broad shoulders squared as he gazed proudly at Tigerheart. As Rowinclaw turned away,
the ShadowClan elder looked sleek and young. Kinkfur padded forward.
He hardly recognized her, only knowing the flash in her eyes betrayed her long life.
She pressed her nose to his head. With this life I give you courage. Fear will always pull at your tail, but the courage I give you now will always draw you on.
His body was seized by a hard, fierce agony that stiffened his muscles and left him shaking with shock.
Pine Nose was beside him now, touching her nose to his head. With this life I give you compassion. Love your clan as you love your kits. Forgive them for their flaws, and love them even when they fail you.
Warmth flooded his heart and reached deep into his belly. It snatched his breath with its intensity, and Pine Nose pulled away. He met her gaze, and saw the deep affection he'd seen in Deathwing's eyes On the night the Pounce Kit, Light Kit, and Shadow Kit were born, he returned her gaze, hoping that she could read the promise in his. I will.
Another cat padded from the ranks of the starry cats.
A familiar face he hadn't spotted yet. A familiar face he'd hoped to one day see again. Just not in StarClan. Dawn Pelt!
His sister's eyes shone like stars.
Tigerheart wanted to greet her, but he couldn't move or speak. You really are dead. He'd suspected, but he hadn't been sure until now. Joy and grief seemed to fight within his heart as she touched her nose to his head.
With this life, I give you hope. As long as hope burns in your heart, it will burn in the hearts of your clanmates.
Energy fired through Tigerheart. In his mind, he was running, skimming the earth, pines blurring beside him. His heart beat so fast that his breath caught in his throat, and his body shivered in a spasm.
Dawn Pelt padded away, and a ragged she-cat took her place.
I am Yellowfang, once of ShadowClan.
Tigerheart stared at her breathless. He'd heard nursery tales of this cat, exiled by her clan, betrayed by her son. She'd found sanctuary in ThunderClan before she died. What blessing could she give him?
She leaned close, her breath meaty, and touched her nose to his head.
With this life, I give you forgiveness.
Ice seemed to grip Tigerheart's body, freezing him rigid until he could hardly breathe. Pain streaked through him, like stone cracking. And then suddenly, it eased.
And warmth bathed him once more as Yellowfang went on.
Forgiveness will give you more power than vengeance will ever bring.
As Yellowfang stepped away, a snowy white she-cat padded from the ranks of the star-pelted warriors.
She nodded to Yellowfang before looking at Tigerheart. I am Sage Whisker.
Her blue eyes sparkled as she leaned close and touched her nose to his head. With this life, I give you persistence.
A bolt of energy, as fierce as lightning, seared through Tigerheart. He stiffened against the pain,
but it melted away into soft warmth, through which he could feel the strong, steady beat of his heart. Don't let failure sap your determination, or rejection change your mind. A true leader tries as many times as it takes to succeed.
Tigerheart!
Little Cloud's mew took
Tigerheart by surprise. His heart swelled with joy at seeing the old medicine cat. The familiarity in his bright eyes warmed him. For a moment he remembered what it was like to live in a clan that was united and strong.
But leadership is your destiny, and one that you must embrace if you are to save your clan. So with this life, I give you acceptance. Accept with all your heart that you cannot change, and all fear will vanish. As he touched his nose to Tigerheart's head,
Tigerheart felt engulfed by peace. The worry that seemed to have pressed on him for moons now melted like snow in sunshine. So what if he failed to save his clan? The only failure was not to try. A dark tabby Tom stepped into Little Cloud's place. His pelt was patchy, and there were scars on his nose. I, Ragged Star, give you this life for loyalty.
As the Tom's nose touched his head, Tigerheart was suddenly aware of the depth of the rock beneath his paws.
His pads drew in its burning chill until ice seemed to freeze his bones. He twitched as Ragged Star went on. A leader's loyalty belongs only to his clan. Let loyalty be in your heartbeat, for when it stops, so will you. Loyalty?
Tigerheart's throat tightened.
What about Dovewing? She was ThunderClan. What about his kits? Did leadership mean that he would be separated from them?
Before he could think anymore, Flametail stepped forward.
I wish I could still walk at your side,
Flametail whispered.
I wish I could help you reunite our clan. Tigerheart felt his brother's breath stir his fur as he touched his head and went on. With this life, I give you love. You've known so much, but still have so much left to give. Leadership without love will never be enough to draw your clan from the shadows. Let your heart lead when your head does not know the way. Tenderness surged in Tigerheart's chest, strong, yet fragile, and so fierce that he thought his heart would shatter. He closed his eyes and let the sensation overwhelm him. As he did, grief unfurled inside him. To have found so much and lost so much felt like it was more than he could bear. 9 lives.
The thought burned in his mind as Flametail pulled away.
Tigerheart stammered, limp from the intensity of his clanmates' gifts. He gazed around at the cats he'd known, and the cats he'd only know once his lives had been all used up. Rowan-Claw padded forward once more. He stared gravely at Tigerheart. This has never been done before. You have already used up 1 life. There are 8 remaining. Use them as you used the first. with courage and for the good of others. Ragged Star whisked his tail. Reunite ShadowClan.
There must always be 5 clans, Dawnpelt meowed. Where there is sky, thunder, wind, and river, there must also be shadow.
Flametail fixed him with a starlit gaze.
You are the only cat who can bring ShadowClan back.
Bring it back?
Tigerheart stared at him.
Where has ShadowClan gone?
No cat answered. Instead, they lifted their muzzles to the crow-black sky.
Tigerstar! Tigerstar!
The cold night rang with the voices of StarClan as they chanted his new name. The stars in their pelts shimmered and began to shift before his eyes. The cats lost their shape and merged into a great swath of stars. They swirled upwards, like leaves caught in a sudden wind, and scattered across the wide black sky.
Bring it back? Tigerstar's legs buckled beneath him. As he collapsed onto the cold stone, he saw what must be the moon pool shining beneath him. Huddleshine stood next to him, his eyes lightening with joy as Tigerstar looked back at him. It worked! Tigerstar hesitated, expecting to feel pain, but his body felt stronger than ever. He scrambled to his paws and stared at the medicine cat. How did I get here? Huddleshine nodded towards the lip of the hollow. Rippletail, Cloverfoot, and the others carried you home. They're waiting for you now. Tigerstar's belly tightened. Are Dovewing and the kits with them? Every cat is waiting for you.
And then they leave the moon pool and meet up with the other cats.
Tigerheart scanned the crowd, his breath catching in his throat. There was one face he wanted to see above all. Dovewing!
You're alive!
Tigerstar wanted to press his cheek against hers and feel the warmth of her fur, but Cloverfoot wove excitedly between them.
It was Puddleshine's idea to bring you to the moon pool, and to let you touch your nose to the water so that you could share dreams with StarClan.
But I was dead.
Tigerheart stared at them, gratitude swelling in his chest.
He could feel the eyes of his clanmates on him. Was he supposed to address them? What should he say?
He looks over at Dovewing.
Will you go to ThunderClan now?
Dovewing gazed at him wonderingly. Why?
You said that you had to raise our kits among your clan, remember?
But my heart told me to stay with you. Her gaze clouded with love. How could I leave after everything we've been through? She glanced down at the kits, who were weaving happily around them. And how could I deprive our kits of such a wonderful father? Purring, she thrust her muzzle against his.
Tigerstar closed his eyes and relished in her warmth.
Paws scuffed the grass around him. He pulled away and saw his clanmates staring. There was uncertainty in their gazes. Tawny Pelt stepped forward. She flicked her tail towards Cinnamon, Ant, and Blaze. You've brought back new warriors, as well as old. Tawny Pelt looked at Dovewing and the kits. And it seems we're getting ThunderClan cats, too.
He hesitated, conscious of the unease rippling through the pelts of his clanmates. Then he remembered his leadership ceremony. Strength, courage, compassion, hope, forgiveness, persistence, acceptance, loyalty, and love. These were the gifts that he carried with him now. He lifted his chin and swung his gaze around the watching cats. I left you, he meowed evenly, but now I've returned. I bring with me cats who will make our clan strong again. Accept them as I accept you. Give them your loyalty as I give you mine. I am ready to lead you. Silence gripped the hollow. Tigerstar held his breath as he watched his clanmates.
Tigerstar!
Juniperclaw's mew was the first to ring out through the night air.
Snowbird rose to join it. Stonewing and Scorchfur blinked at Tigerstar,
and then lifted their muzzles to chant their new leader's name. Within moments, the hillside echoed to the call of every cat.
Tawny Pelt's muzzle brushed against Tigerstar's ear. There is so much that you have missed. Her mew was filled with grief. The days since you left have been dark, and there are darker days ahead.
Tigerstar's pelt prickled along his spine as he drew back and met her gaze. Let them come. He lifted his tail. We will be ready to face them.
Dun dun dun! And that is the end of Tigerheart's Shadow. Luckily for us, The Darkest Night just came out today, in fact, November 7th. Isn't that awesome? I'm so excited to get my copy. I had it on pre-order, so it should be here soon. I am so excited to find out what's been happening since Tigerheart left the clan, and what has happened to make these darkest days. Let me know if you're excited and ready for the new book too. And if you've picked it up already. It's pretty convenient that StarClan allowed Tigerheart to return from death to lead ShadowClan. Nothing like that has ever been so easy for any past deputy. If you die, you're dead. It's that simple. There's usually no second chances for normal warriors, or cats who have not already been gifted their 9 lives. Other than some reincarnation situations, but we'll leave those to discuss another day. Nightstar was leader of ShadowClan, but never received his 9 lives, and when he died of sickness, he stayed dead. Tigerclaw / Tigerstar the First got all of his 9 lives taken by a single slash from Scourge, which makes me think that StarClan kinda does whatever it wants, based off how much they like you, and how much they want you to lead. They did not want Tigerclaw to lead anymore, because he was super evil. So they let Scourge one-hit kill him. But supposedly, they really wanted Tigerheart to be the new leader of ShadowClan, so they allowed him to use a life that he had not yet been given to come back, leaving him now with 8 lives remaining. It's all very confusing, and inconsistent with past leadership ceremonies, which I guess does make it interesting to read. It does kind of make Tigerheart Star a bit of a Gary Sue in the fact that he's literally impossible to kill. But, I mean, that's all fine, right? Jeez, I wonder what One Eye and the rest of the elders in ThunderClan would have to say about this. They all freaked out when Fireheart's deputy ceremony was a little bit after Moon High. They'd completely lose it if they learned that the rules have been bent this much. Well, I'd love to hear in the comments section down below what you think of all of this. Were you happy that Tigerheart was allowed to return to lead ShadowClan? Or do you think that it was a bit too convenient and should not have been allowed to happen? And that we should have gotten Nightstar? Let me know what you think down below. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's drawing and theory. Make sure to check out the video on the side of our last speed paint. And click that subscribe button and little bell icon so that you can always be notified when we upload, so that you can be part of #EarlyClan. Down below in the description will be links to our eBay and Etsy stores, where cool merch items are available for purchase. Alright guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you soon for the next speed paint. Bye-bye!